Hello students, welcome back to e-learning platform of GS College of Commerce, Wardha. So today this lecture is for the BCom first semester for the subject Business Economics. So in our previous lectures of the same subject, we have started with the chapter Indifference Curve Analysis. Thereby we have seen the meaning and the concept of indifference curve. Then we have understood the concept of indifference curve with the help of an example along with the schedule and the graph. Then we have dealt with the concept of indifference map. Then we have seen the assumptions of the indifference curve. Then we have dealt with the properties of indifference curve. And in today's lecture, we are going to deal with a new concept, that is budget line. This concept is very important from the point of view of your examination because it can be asked for the short questions of 4 marks. So you just have to see the lectures for understanding the concept, and if you are having any doubt in this concept or any concept that I have discussed in earlier lectures, so you can WhatsApp me, you can text me, you can call me so that your doubt can be clear, and you can also give your suggestions if you have any regarding the lecture or regarding anything that you like to share. So today we are going to see the lecture of see the concept of budget line. So for understanding the concept of budget line, first of all we need to discuss some basic terminologies with the help of example. Okay, so just assume you want to buy something, like you want to buy a pair of shoes. So for buying a pair of shoes, first of all you have to ensure that you have money so that you can go to shop of your choice and buy the pair of shoes, right? So now we will consider a situation where your father is too happy and he gives you his ATM card and asks you to buy anything that you like. Okay, ask you to buy anything that you like. Now you go to the market and you select the pair of shoes, okay, which is costing to 900, 1100, 1500, and today you can buy even most expensive pair of shoes because you have your father's ATM card, so 5000. So these are the pairs of shoes you like. But in realistic situation, even your father is so happy, still he won't give you his ATM card and ask you to spend any amount that you like to buy a commodity that you like. Now assume you go to you have only 1000 rupees, you have only 800 rupees and 800 rupees, and you go to a shop, okay, for buying a pair of shoes, and the same thing happens. You select you like those shoes which are costing to rupees 900, 1100, 1500 and so on. So now tell me one thing, can you buy this pair of shoes? Of course not. Why? Because the money you have for spending on this commodity is less than the price of this commodity. Now assume the another situation whereby the shopkeeper tells you that he is having the 50th anniversary of his shop and therefore you can pick up any pair of shoes and he will give it to you for the free of cost. Now again you can pick up any pair of shoes, you can have it. Why? Because shopkeeper is giving it to you in free, but in realistic situation this thing also not happens. Shopkeeper will never tell you to pick the things, pick the products for free, even though it's the 50th anniversary of his shop, right? So in realistic situation, if you are having the 800 rupees and you like the products having worth of 900, 1100, 1500 and 5000, so you can't buy it because the resources, that is the money that you have with you, is limited, is less than the price of product. So from this we can understand two things. Two most important thing, that is, when you want to buy any product, so you need to take into consideration the two things, that is price of commodity and budget, your budget. If the commodity is too expensive, so you cannot buy it. If the commodity is not in your budget, so you cannot buy it. So these two things, these two terms is known as budget constraint when we talk about technical terms. In economics, these two things, that is the price of commodity and the budget for buying a commodity, is known as budget constraint. So now we will discuss what is actually the budget in terms of economics. In economics, budget means the consumer's disposable income. Consumer's disposable income is known as budget. Consumer's disposable income or consumer's money income is known as budget in economics. Okay, and when we talk about the limitations or the boundaries for buying the commodity, so it is, there are two boundaries, there are two limitations, that is price of commodity and the budget. Price of commodity and the budget, and these two terminologies is known as budget constraint in the language of economics. So now we will take another example to understand the concept of budget line. See, just assume you are having your birthday and you want to give party to your friends, and you are having 500 rupees, means your disposable income or money income is 500 rupees, and with this amount you want to give party to your friends. You want to take them to some restaurant, and you want to celebrate them with pizza and burger. Pizza and burger. Now, okay, you have the money income of rupees 500 and you want to buy pizza and burger with this money income. Now assume the cost of pizza is 100 rupees and the cost of burger is 50 rupees. Now what the consumer will do, consumer means you here. So what you are going to do, you will plot the different combinations that you can buy with this income of, with this amount of 500 rupees. So here you will plot the different combination. As the pizza is of rupees 100. So if you are going to spend total 500 rupees on burger only, so you will get 0 pizza and how much burger? 500 divided by 50 means 10 burgers. Now if you want to buy one pizza, so now how many burgers you can buy? Only 8 burgers. If you want to buy 2 pizzas, so you can buy 6 burgers. If you want to buy 3 pizzas, so you can buy only 4 burgers. If you want to buy 4 pizzas, so you can buy 2 burgers. And if you want to buy 5 pizzas, so you will have no amount left to buy burger, so you can buy only 0 burgers. So these are the different combinations of commodities that you can buy with your available money income, which a consumer buy with his available money income. So in the language of economics, these combinations can also be known as bundles. Bundles of goods that the consumer can buy with his available money income. Okay. And the schedule which has been prepared when the consumer plots the different combination that he can buy with his money income is known as budget set. So this is the budget set. So what is basically the budget set? So budget set is the set of all possible combination of two goods which a consumer can afford. Can afford means can buy with his disposable money income, given his income and the prices of goods in the market. So this schedule is known as budget set, which shows the combinations, all possible combination of two goods which a consumer can buy with his money income. Now what we are going to do, now we are going to plot these combinations on graph. See, this is the graph. This is the graph. Okay. On x-axis in this graph we will take pizza, and on y-axis we will take burger. Okay. X-axis pizza, y-axis burger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pizzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 burgers. Okay. So here you can see the different combinations that we are going to plot in this graph. So what is the first combination? 0 pizza and 10 burger. Okay. So point is going to be here. Okay. Then we have 1 pizza and 8 burger. 1 pizza and 8 burgers. So point is going to be here. Okay. Then we have 2 pizzas and 6 burgers. 2 pizzas and 6 burgers. Point is going to be here. Then we have 3 pizzas and 4 burgers. 3 pizzas and 4 burgers. So point is going to be here. Then we have the 4 pizzas and 2 burgers. So 4 pizzas and 2 burgers. Point is going to be here. And another combination is 5 pizza and 0 burger. So the point is going to be here. And when we are going to draw a line joining this point, so it will be known as budget line. It will be known as budget line because it is showing the combinations of different combinations of commodity that a consumer can buy with his disposable money income. Okay. When the consumer is going to spend his entire money income of rupees 500, so he can buy any of the combinations lying on this budget line. So what is basically the budget line? It is a graphical representation of all possible combinations of two goods which can be purchased with given income and the prices such that entire money income is spent. So it means when the consumer is going to buy any of the combinations of two goods, that is pizza and burger, lying on this budget line, so his entire money income of 500 will be spent. Okay, so I hope the concept of budget line is clear to you. Now just assume that if the consumer is again 100 rupees, 50 rupees. Okay, if the consumer buys any of the combination of two goods, that is pizza and burger, which can be bought by him by spending only 400 or 300 rupees, or by spending any amount which is lower than his budgeted amount, so the points will be anywhere below the budget line. For example, if the consumer wants to buy 6 burgers and 1 pizza. Okay, so 1 pizza is costing to rupees 100 and 6 burgers are costing to rupees each costing to rupees 50. So it will be 100 and it will be 300. So 300 plus 100 is going to be 400. Okay, so here the expenditure which is being done by consumer is less than his disposable money income or budget, that is rupees 500. So in such case, when the consumer buys any of the combination with for which the less expenditure than the budgeted amount is required to be spent, in such case the any point in that combination will going to lie below the budget line. Like here we have seen 1 pizza and 6 burgers, so point is going to be here. Here means it is below the budget line. Now take the another situation. Like if consumer wants to buy any combination which is consumer wants to buy any combination which lies above the budget line, so he cannot buy it because he doesn't have that budgeted amount. His money income is less than that combination. For example, if consumer wants to buy 8 burgers and 5 pizzas. So 8 burgers and 5 pizzas. So 5 pizza 100 each means 500 rupees. 8 burgers 50 each means 400 rupees. So total to buy this combination he requires total 900 rupees and his money income is only 500 rupees, which is less than the budgeted amount. So any combination which is lying above the budget line is not affordable for consumer. Like here he wanted to buy 5 pizzas and 8 burgers, right? So this point will lie here, and combinations which are lying above the budget line is not affordable for the consumer because the cost of that combination or the expenditure that consumer needs to spend on that combination is above his budget. So it means for buying any combination which are lying on the budget line, the consumer will spend his entire money income. Therefore, budget line is a line on which different combinations are plotted, which can be bought by the consumer by spending his entire money income. And any combinations which are lying below the budget line are those combinations which are affordable or attainable by consumer, but in this case entire money income of consumer will not be spent in any combination which are lying above the budget line that cannot be bought by the consumer. That is not affordable for the consumer because the money income of consumer is less than the amount of expenditure that is required to attain that combination. So today we have seen the concept of budget line. I hope it is clear to you. In tomorrow's lecture or in next lecture we are going to see the concept of consumer equilibrium. Till then, keep studying, keep watching the lectures, and if you are having any doubt, please call us, contact us, WhatsApp us. So till then, stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you.